And just like that, the next episode has begun. Welcome back to Ace Attorney Justice for All. I'm your host, MegaShadowFist. The second video gives a second commentary, and there's only one logical explanation for this contradiction. The bullet hole was made later. The shooter is somewhere else. Actually, I don't know. What I think I want to go for is the picture is obviously not a fake. The shooter is someone else. Either the bullet hole is made later or the shooter is someone else. I'm gonna go with the shooter is someone else. Go with my gut instinct here. I hope this is right. The defendant's sleeve has a bullet hole in it. However, this person clearly does not. There can be only one explanation. The person who shot Dr. Gray was not the defendant, but a different person altogether. What? Order! 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 If order is not restored, I will suspend this trial. Oh! Ah! Why me? The defense's argument is a complete mess. A complete mess? I fail to see how. Please enlighten us. Ha 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 ha! Gotcha, Von Karma. Hey, witness! Ah! What the heck? Is there any way to ask a gal for a favor? Be quiet, you! You were the one who said it was only the two of them when you entered the room. Well, you know, if you are lying, I swear that my wolf will be the last thing you see. Look, sis, you looking mighty scary, so why don't we say you... I swear I wasn't lying or nothing. There wasn't anyone else in there, honest. You see, now riddle me this, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Where did the defendant vanish to? And where did this other woman appear from? Why is it lately all I want to do is cry? Well, if the person in this picture is not the defendant, then this poses two very big questions. First, where did the defendant vanish to? And second, where did this person come from? That's right! Now hurry up and answer me, Mr. Phoenix Wright! Come on, you can't fall apart, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I can't believe that even Maya is calling me by my full name. Excuse me. But, I mean, how am I supposed to prove something like this? Have enough yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Or do you think you have enough of you and to turn things around even now? To turn things around? That's right. Mia would always turn things around and change her perspective. Phoenix? So, where did this intruder appear from, and where did Maya disappear to? I need to look at this situation from a different angle. You know, like the picture was actually taken from a different angle. Maybe, just maybe, what I was saying wasn't full of baloney 2 episodes ago. Let's see. What if before we broke in, the third person was already in the room? And what if Maya had left that room somehow? If I could prove that either one of those conditions were true. Mr. Wright, let's hear what you've come up with. I think what happened before we first away into the channeling chamber is... There's no green bar, so it looks like I can choose whatever I want, I think. I'm gonna save anyway just because I'm a paranoid piece of crap, but it doesn't matter. It does not matter. Suspending game. Continue. Ugh, from SavePoint. A third person had entered. Maya had left the room. Something I can't explain yet. Let's try this one. Something I can't explain yet. I'm sorry, but I simply can't. You see? And the reason is quite simple, because there is no explanation. That's fine. As I thought, another big waste of this court's... Oh no, oh no. Phoenix, you can't just give up like that. But Maya, rethink things one more time. There has to be an explanation. I'm already perfect, so of course my conclusions are also perfect. Alright, calm down. And let's try this one more time. What if before we broke in, the third person was already in the room? And what if Maya had left that room somehow? If I could... Okay. It was worth a shot. It was worth a shot. I knew, because there was no green bar at the top right corner, I knew that I wasn't going to get a penalty for this, so I just felt like choosing that. Maya had left the room, a third person had entered it. But if there's no green bar, that means that all of these are incorrect, right? Probably. A third person had entered it. Your Honor, I would like to present some evidence. Oh no. If I have proof that there was someone else in the room before the murder took place. I do. Do I? Newspaper clipping. Guide map, that's not going to do anything for me. Maya's Magatama. Newspaper clipping 2. Folding screen. An old steel key, a green jewel is set in the center of the key's grip. A diagram of the channeling chamber, test the check button for details. No. Dr. Gray's autopsy. Pistol bears Maya and Gray's fingerprints. Murder weapon, a small fruit knife, belongs to the freight bay. Okay. Clothes Maya was wearing at the time of the murder. Touch check button for details. Murder picture the. I don't want to present that. Let's see. No. Wait, hold on. Let me check. No, I don't see anything. Let's go to the next picture. Loudest photo 2. No. Hold on. Nope, I don't see anything. Alright, let me go back. Oh, I have to present something. Oh, random slowdown there. That's amazing. I love when that happens. Okay, I'm gonna have to try something though, because it doesn't look like I can back up. And there are no profiles that I... Profiles? That's not gonna prove anything though, I don't think. So let me just go back to evidence. Sure. Honestly, it's because... Hold on. It's because of this. I have to present something. Please take a good look at this. Okay. I've already seen it. Thank you. And what is the purpose of this item? Don't you see, Your Honor? I don't think you actually see what you are doing. I think it is the court that should be sighing at you, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I knew that was they didn't give me the option to back out, so I couldn't. Ouch, that stung. Think it over again. That's what I want to do. Okay. I think the way I'm going about this is all wrong. I have to start over and try to think about things in a different manner. What if before you... Okay. Maya had left that room somehow. Okay. Mr. Wright, let's see what you have come up with. I think what happened before we forced our way into this channeling chamber is... Maya had left the room. Maybe. Maya had left the channeling chamber at some point, and the defense can prove this. Oh? How a foolish fool makes a foolish face while dreaming foolishly foolish dreams. Maya Fey was being looked after by her aunt, Morgan Fey. The chances of her leaving the crime scene is lower than that detective's salary. Anyway, let's see some evidence. Prove that from the murder until the time of arrest, the defendant had left the room. Honestly, I don't know how I can prove either of these. Received by Pearl Fey, an old steel key. Wait a minute, could I prove that for the other thing? Like, oh, jeez. Let's try the key. Or the folding screen? Let me try the key. I want to do that for the other thing, though. Miss Hart, do you remember this key? Well, I've seen it. Hey, that's the channeling chamber key, right? Before the channeling started, Maya locked the door from the inside with that. The defendant herself locked the door. The door? Yeah, that's why we all couldn't get the door open. That key's the only one of its kind, after all. Oh, one of a kind, you say? Faith, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Yes, it looks like she's catching on. I'm afraid to ask, but... why is the key currently in your possession? Huh? What do you mean? If Maya Fey locked herself in, then the key should have been with her. Yes, agreed. However, she did not have the key at the time of her arrest. Ah, well, ain't that a kick? So how come you're holding it? I got this as a present from a certain little girl. And that little girl was nowhere near the crime scene at the time. That's preposterous! This means that Maya Fey must have left the room. If she had not, then I would not be holding this key you see before you. No! Oh, yes! It seems we have come to an impasse. This picture has clearly captured the face of the murderer. However, is this person the defendant or not? The defense is arguing that this person is not the defendant. Furthermore, as proof, this key has been submitted as evidence. Honestly, I think the key could have worked for both cases, I want to say. Anyway. Miss Von Karma. How can this be? At this point in time, a verdict on the defendant is not possible. My perfect case! How is there a flaw in my perfect case? Don't you think you've won yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright? I am a prodigy. I have never lost a case. Well, neither did your father, jackass. 40 years of being undefeated, a perfect case, and we beat him with our first try against him, so we can beat you. And I don't intend to lose here in this courtroom to a fool like you. I don't care what I have to do. I will get my guilty verdict. That's enough. If you would like to continue, do so in the lobby. Court will reconvene tomorrow at 10 a.m. That is all. Court is adjourned. Woo! That was so freaking intense. June 21st, 1:32 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. It's only going to get harder from here, ladies and gentlemen. If I were to go off of the last two cases of the first game, the last two canonical cases, not counting the fifth case, which is non-canonical, obviously. The last two cases of the first game, it's going to get a lot tougher, I think. Ew. Wow, that was... Okay, let me drink some water. The only downside to being as loud as I can be is that I'm just destroying my throat. Wow, that was you, Pearly? You summoned my sis? Yes, I felt I had no choice. Great going, Pearly. I knew you were special. Hey, Nick, did you know? Yeah, it's not like anyone else in there could have done that. Nick? I know you're trying really hard and all, but I really don't remember ever leaving that room. And I don't think that a third person could have gone into that room. Yeah. Well, at least we have until tomorrow to figure things out. Like, what happened in that room, for instance? Yeah, I'm counting on you. I envy the two of you. Oh, by the way, Nick, do you think you could take Pearly back home for me? Sure. All right, Pearls. You ready to go buy some tickets? Huh? A ticket? Poor thing, so sheltered. I can't do my Estelle voice right now because of all that screaming. It's really hard. To be continued. Dun, 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 dun. Yes, I would like to save. Of course I would. What if I decided to just, like, for once in my life, choose not to save? June 21st, 3:24 p.m., Kudain Village. Thank you very much for bringing me home, Mr. Nick. You're welcome. I had to come and look into a few things here today anyway. I thought about this a little. If Mystic Maya didn't kill that nice man, she definitely didn't. Oh, she definitely didn't. Yes, of course. But if she didn't, then someone else did, right? That murderer person. Yes, Pearls. Oh, I see. I wonder what's wrong. She seems sad. I actually don't know this song. This didn't appear in the first game. It's kind of like a remix version of Turnabout Sisters, which is Maya/Mia's theme. Mostly Maya's theme, though. Today's trial. So, what did you think of seeing your first trial? I was really surprised. I had never seen so many people before. Oh. And Mystic Maya looks so small and helpless. Well, Maya's already naturally short, so... And then that snobby one with the ruffy clothes. Roughly? Oh, she means Franziska. She had such a bad attitude. She acted like she had already decided that Mystic Maya did it. I'm going to tell her what I think of her tomorrow. I wouldn't miss tomorrow's trial for the world. Actually, I'm pretty sure that even... considering how Franziska's been so far, she probably wouldn't be afraid to freaking whip Pearl in the face with her whip. I wouldn't be surprised. She'd be like, so what? My dad whipped me when I was your age, so I will whip you, or something like that. I don't freaking know. Prosecutors. Why was that woman bullying Mystic Maya? Well, she's the opposite of a lawyer, a prosecutor, so her job is to prove people guilty. They don't care if someone's innocent. All they care about is if they win. Wait, so... And I've always been curious about this. In this game, they consider defense attorneys as in lawyers and prosecutors to be two different things. I always thought that whether you were for defense or prosecution, you were always considered to be a lawyer, right? Is that how, or maybe I'm just looking at things too simply, maybe there is a distinction between the two? I don't know. Anyway, they don't care if someone is innocent, all they care about is if they win. That's terrible! But she's really a good prosecutor with a heart on the inside, right? Possibly, I don't know. There's no one like that. All prosecutors are the same. Wow, Phoenix, I see you're still a little butthurt about the whole Edgeworth thing. Well, he might have become a good guy. Eventually. He? Who are you talking about, Mr. Nick? Is it the person Mystic Maya was talking about? Mr. Edgeworth? That was a long time ago. He's not around anymore. Huh? He clutched onto his foolish pride too fiercely and died for it. No, he... I mean... I want to say something... I want to say something right now that would completely go against what Phoenix is saying, but that would technically count as a spoiler, I think. I mean, like I said, this is my second game of the series. I've only played through the first one, so I don't really, or rather watch a Let's Play of it, so I don't really know what's going on, but I can say with 100% confidence that Edgeworth is not dead. But, you know, I'm not going to say why anyway. Oh, that's too bad, because there was something that I found out about him in the later games. The murderer. By the way. Yes, what is it? You wouldn't happen to know anything about who the murderer is, would you? Why are you asking me? No, I was just thinking earlier. I didn't say anything! She didn't see anything, huh? Speaking of that, during the murder, where was Pearls and what was she doing? And on top of that, this key. Just when did she pick this up? Pearl's alibi. I just realized that I never asked you what you were doing at the time of the crime. Pearls, where were you and what were you doing when the murder happened? Ah! What I was doing? I wasn't doing anything. She's really bad at lying. You can whisper it to me, I won't tell anyone else, I promise. Oh no, she's got a lock! 2?! Ah! I guess you could see through my lie, huh? Yeah, clearly. I can't lie to you, can I, Mr. Nick? Alright, we'll hold on to that for a second. We're not gonna move quite yet, we're just gonna end off the episode with an awkward pause. No, wait. Did I end off the previous episode too early? I think I did. Maybe. It's not supposed to start... No. I think I did. I think I ended the other episode off at 19 minutes instead of 20 minutes. We still have another minute left, so let's go ahead and move. I don't think we have the evidence quite yet to interrogate her. Let's go to the meditation room. June 21st, Fay Manor, meditation room. It's really empty. There's supposed to be training held today, but I guess it's already over. Okay. It doesn't look like there's anything else. Let's examine... Hey, the lock looks like it's back in place again. Let's check this. Examine, please. A door that leads to the channeling chamber, the place where spirits and people meet. The iron in this door is tempered, making it very solid. But I guess it wasn't strong enough to withstand the Phoenix! Oh yeah! Anywho, that was interesting. But whatever the case may be, now that we're actually in the last minute of the episode, I think now it's time to do an awkward pause. I think the next recording session is probably going to be, the rest of the recording session is probably just going to be investigation section. So the intensity of the courtroom should be over, at least for this recording session. So, whatever case may be, awkward pause, see you guys in the next episode.